Grab your popcorn and candy as we dive into the hottest movies and TV shows coming out now. You don't want to miss it. Extra Butter, Please starts now. Hello and welcome to Extra Butter, Please. I'm your host, Gina B. Well, for all of you who still don't want to go to the movie theaters, Warner Brothers is still simultaneously releasing their movies in theaters and on HBO Max this year. So let's get a look at some of the upcoming releases. The legendary Clint Eastwood returns to the silver screen as director and star of Cry Macho. He plays Mike Milo, a one-time rodeo star and washed-up horse breeder who takes a job from his ex-boss to bring the man's son home. Through their journey back to Texas, Milo finds his own sense of redemption.
Are we to go down there and kidnap him?
Please, just get him back up here.
Just you?
Just me. Hey, Rafa, you can come out now. I'm a friend of the family.
Touch me and I'll kick your ass, old man.
Jesus Christ.
Cry Macho will be available starting September 17th. If you love The Sopranos, you'll love this next pick. The Many Saints of Newark is the film prequel to the hit HBO show. The movie follows young Anthony Soprano as he grows up in one of the most turbulent times in the city's history. And thanks to his uncle Dickie, he becomes the all-powerful mob boss we later love to hate, Tony Soprano.
Let me go talk to him.
He only listens to Dickie.
Gotta do something about Dickie Malasani.
The Many Saints of Newark will be released October 1st. Well, based on the true story that will inspire the world, King Richard follows the journey of Richard Williams, the father who was instrumental in raising two of the most extraordinary athletes of all times, who will change the sport of tennis forever.
The chances of achieving the kind of success that you're talking about is just very, very unlikely.
Okay, you making a mistake, but I'm gonna let you make it.
Watch him hit a few balls.
All right. So tell me your names again.
I'm Venus. I'm Serena.
So what'd you think?
You can catch King Richard November 19th. Well, we have much more to come after the break, so grab a snack and come on back.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at? Underlay, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You definitely know his name, but do you know his life story? The true story, that is? Showtime's documentary film Bitchin', The Sound and Fury of Rick James takes an in-depth look at the life of Rick James, one of rock, funk, and R&B's most legendary and often underappreciated figures.
This man was a genius.
Electric.
He had an attitude.
The father.
Draft dodger.
Sexual abuse.
Crazy.
It gets no funkier than Rick James.
Rick's music anchored itself to the evolution of Black history in America. They put words to it.
His style was just hard.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
You can catch Bitchin', The Sound and Fury of Rick James starting September 3rd on Showtime. We turn to Netflix for our next pick, Worth, a movie that will have you asking, how do you calculate the value of life? Worth is based on the true events that took place in the wake of the 9/11 attacks. Michael Keaton stars as a lawyer who learns a lesson in empathy when he's faced with the near impossible task of determining how to compensate families who suffered immense losses as a result of the attacks. Take a look.
A rabbi or a priest, you're a lawyer.
And that's exactly what these people need right now.
You're just trying to win. I'm trying to make things right.
Worth also stars Stanley Tucci and Amy Ryan. You can stream it beginning September 3rd.
Cinderella, it's only my love for your father, rest his soul, that stands between you and a life on the street. Dresses by Ella.
Prime Video Cinderella is a musically driven, bold new take on the traditional story we all grew up with. The Shiro, played by Camila Cabello, is an ambitious young woman whose dreams are bigger than the world will allow. But with the help of her Fab G, played by Emmy, Grammy, and a Tony Award winner actor Billy Porter, she is able to persevere and make her dreams come true.
Here's a laugh. This girl fancies herself a businessman.
I have to make a life for myself. I'll sell one of my signature dresses. Soon everyone will know my name.
Yes! I am your fabulous godmother.
You can stream Cinderella starting September 3rd on Prime Video. Well, Netflix's documentary film Blood Brothers tells the extraordinary and ultimately tragic story of the deep bond and friendship between two of the most iconic figures of the 20th century, Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X. This was the unlikeliest friendship, but their fight against racism, discrimination, and white oppression is what brought them together.
Destiny can take your best friend as an instrument to cause you harm and your worst enemy to do you good.
Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X.
They defined a whole generation to be themselves and be bold.
He comes back home thinking, okay, I've done this for America, I'm the champ, I'm everything, but I'm still in a segregated world.
The Nation of Islam and Malcolm provide a language of black excellence and black supreme achievement.
Malcolm X was a genius.
They had the student-teacher relationship.
You can watch Blood Brothers September 9th on Netflix.
It's all part of our mission to help people. Anyone who's hurting or they feel like they've been left out, God has a plan for us.
What'd he tell you to do this time?
The Eyes of Tammy Faye gives an intimate look at the extraordinary rise, fall, and redemption of televangelist Tammy Faye Baker. Legendary for her unforgettable makeup, peculiar singing, and her eagerness to embrace people from all walks of life, the movie tells the story of how her and her husband, Jim Baker, rose from humble beginnings to create the world's largest religious broadcasting network and theme park that slowly crumbled due to scandal after scandal.
If everyone watching could double their pledge just for one mug, God loves you. He really does.
We're not doing anything wrong, though.
Is that a question?
The Eyes of Tammy Faye will be in theaters starting September 17th. Well, the Queen of Pop, Madonna, is back with an all-new concert documentary, Madam X, filmed in Lisbon, Portugal, while on tour for her 14th studio album of the same name. You can catch Madonna in Madam X October 8th on Paramount+. Well, after 15 years and 5 films, No Time to Die will be Daniel Craig's final outing as 007. James Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica until his old friend Felix Leiter from the CIA turns up asking him for a little help.
The past isn't dead.
James, fate draws us back together. Now your enemy is my enemy.
Everyone tries at least once.
You can catch Daniel Craig's final appearance as James Bond October 8th. We'll be right back after the break.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Well, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters Afterlife is the next chapter in the original Ghostbusters universe.
My mom won't say it, but we're completely broke.
When a single mom and her 2 kids arrive in a small town, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather left behind.
Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value.
What is that?
I don't know.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s, it's like The Walking Dead.
My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute.
Come on, darling.
It has a gunner seat?
Ghostbusters Afterlife will be in theaters starting November 11th. Well, it has been 35 years since the movie Top Gun was released in 1986. I can't believe it's been 35 years. And now the much anticipated sequel, Top Gun Maverick, is here. Tom Cruise is back as Pete Maverick Mitchell. This time, he's in the trainer's seat, where he finds himself training a group of graduates for a special mission.
Your reputation precedes you.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called orders, Maverick.
What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.
Top Gun Maverick hits theaters November 19th.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
This next pick stars some heavy hitters, including Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, Jared Leto, Jeremy Irons, and Al Pacino.
Paolo, you are Gucci. You need to dress the part.
It's chic. House of Gucci is inspired by the shocking true story of the family empire behind the Italian fashion house of Gucci. Spanning 3 decades of love, betrayal, decadence, revenge, and ultimately murder, we see just how far our family will go to keep power and control.
Gucci needs new blood. It's time to take out the trash.
They're my family.
So am I.
You could go see House of Gucci in theaters November 24th. Disney's Encanto tells the tale of a family, the Madrigals, who live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in a place called Encanto. The magic of Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift except one, Mirabelle. But when she discovers that the magic surrounding Encanto is in danger, she finds being ordinary might be the family's last hope.
I am just as special as the rest of my family.
Who wants more pink?
All right, guys, where do I drop the wagon?
Maybe your gift is being in denial.
Encanto opens in theaters November 24th. Well, discover the origins of the very first independent intelligence agency in The King's Man, as a collection of history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions. One man, though, must race against time to stop them.
Since 1849, Kingsmen and tailors have clothed the world's most powerful individuals. By 1919, a great number of them had the desire to preserve peace and protect life. Our founders realized that they could channel wealth and influence for the greater good. And so began an independent intelligence agency operating at the highest level of discretion. The Kingsman Agency.
Catch The King's Man in theaters December 22nd. Well, we are all out of time, but I want to hear what you've been binging on. Be part of the show. Email me at extrabutterplease@gmail.com and share your favorite picks. Until then, see you next time on Extra Butter, Please.